everyone, so this is a tutorial of some kind. I am sorry about the lighting, it's actually just getting dark, so hopefully I can get this done as quick as possible. Now this is a high-end natural sort of look. I'm using as many high-end products as I can that I own. I don't actually own that many, but enough to do a full face, so I thought I'd bring you something a little bit different, because usually I'm using, as you know, my favourites, which are Makeup Revolution. So I have to say, if you ask me the difference between high-end and budget, there isn't much. I will explain one, and that's it. The rest of them, I have to say, not much of it is that different. So first of all, I've already primed my face with this Arbonne primer. Now Arbonne is sold by consultants, and I used to be quite friendly with a couple of consultants, so really enjoy that product. However, I have got so many other primers, and that is marginally more expensive. It's quite silicone-y, but as you can see, it's almost made my skin quite greasy, but I still use it because it is a good base. So I'm going to start with this Bare Minerals, and this is the Pure Brightening Serum Foundation in Porcelain 01. Let me just show you that there. And the advice I had was to use a buffing brush. So I'm going to use this one. They do sell one, but I wasn't just going to pay the same amount as it is for this for the buffing brush, which is just peculiar. So I apologise in advance, because I have to use a mirror, and I'm going to use this one because I'll be using this later anyway. So hopefully I'll try and get it as much as I can onto camera what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put a few drops on the brush. That's what the lady did in the store. Still looks really dark. The good thing about this is it's buildable. So I'm just going to tap it on, and a little does go a long way. Thanks, Rupert, for basically ruining the video. So yeah, my apologies for Rupert's outbursts. I'm not sure why he's shouting so much, because there's nobody here. So what I like about this is it is buildable. You can put on one layer and it be a very natural colour, put on a second for medium coverage, and then third for a full coverage. I was advised to always use a primer though, so you know, that was just one kind of drop. I'll just show you how much I'm putting on again. There you go, just one little drop like that. You do have to shake it beforehand. So one drop seems to go quite far, but I am going to build it into a medium coverage because I quite like, I've got quite red cheeks, if you can see. So I'm going to continue to kind of work it in as much as I can. It feels so lightweight on the skin, and it does, like I say, blend really easily. I've just had a lovely bath, by the way. It was so nice. Really deserve it. Right. So that is that. Now I've got one concealer that is a high-end, oh dear, and it's this one, the Lancome Long Lasting Softening Concealer, if you can see it there. I really like this, but I don't think it's got the greatest coverage, but it is so soft and so lovely. It isn't a brightening one, which is sort of what I like about it, because I don't really use brightening ones because my under eyes are so dark. I'm going to buff that out underneath my eye. There you go, you can see it there. And the one thing I struggled with when I was thinking about what to use as a powder, what to use as a powder was, I haven't actually got many high-end powders. In fact, I've got none, apart from this translucent setting powder from Arbonne. And the reason I don't really use it is so messy, but it is actually quite good. So I don't know if I could maybe start using it again. It says it's translucent, but it looks awfully orange. I find that really bizarre. You can see it there. I don't know, on camera it's not, it's orange. So I'm just going to yeah, it's basically orange, so I'm not entirely sure how it's translucent, but apparently it is. Yeah, I think that's why I don't use it anymore. It's not like my favourite powder of all time is the Bourjois Java Rice powder. I've literally just finished my first pot, and I'm going to be, and I had to purchase another one. Okay, so that is the base done. Sorry if this is rather boring. I don't know how else to do it. So what you can see in my hand is the Tarte Poppy Picnic Palette. And I'm actually just using the blusher out of here. I'm not going to blind you. It's this one here. It's called Glisten. They do sell it separately. And basically, apparently, it's like a NARS Orgasm type of colour because it's like a rose gold, slightly lighter than NARS Orgasm. And I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks. You don't need a lot. Look at that. It's so pigmented. I'm going to buff that out because it is rather bright. Let's buff that out a bit. I think because I'm quite warm as well, it doesn't help that my cheeks are already red. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to use on my cheeks. On my eyes, I'm literally using one product, and it is this. It is the By Terry Ombre Black Star in Rose Quartz, Frozen Quartz, sorry. Now, I had a little bit of a mishap with this. You can see there, it just broke, and it's because it's so soft, you have to be really careful. So I'm going to be very careful to put this on my eyes. And I'm literally just putting this all over the eye, as soft as it can be. I find them really difficult to work with, as in, not the actual product, but it's, I mean, once they're on the eye, they're okay. It's just how to put it on the eye is the difficult thing. I think just by smudging it out a bit is the only way. So this is just going to give a natural sort of finish. You can't really see what I'm doing there. Yeah, it does. This one seems to break. I think it's just very warm. I should really just use my finger, I think. I might use my finger from now on just to kind of, it's so soft. Yeah, using my finger, there you go, look. It's probably easier to use. I'm a little bit disappointed because they're not cheap, as you know. They do last forever on your eyes. They're not cheap, and they are good. The colours are very unique, but my, what are they called? Colour tattoos are just as good. So I kind of feel a bit about them. So that is all I'm putting on my eyes, but I am going to use an eyeliner, and this is by Kaylin. It's a gel eyeliner, and I'm going to use that for, with the little brush that comes on top. Oh, it's awfully dry. That's weird, isn't it? Hardly used it. Let's just scrape that off. I do like gel eyeliners. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think he just keeps seeing people outside the front and hearing me talk. So I'm just going to use this gel eyeliner. I'm not going to do a flick with this because I find it really hard, but I'm just going to put that in there. This lasts ever so well on the eye. I really like doing, if I do a simple one colour all over eye shadow or eye cream, I do like to do an eyeliner, but I rarely do them if I've got eyeshadow on because I'll use eyeshadow as a liner instead. So yeah, I don't know what this retails for. I got it in a beauty box, but I do know that it's, you know, more expensive than your high street ones, so that's why I'm using it. There we go. So weird doing eyeliner on camera. It's really hard, and actually that brush is a little bit hard. I don't know if I'm that keen on it. I'm not doing very well in promoting this stuff. Right, so the next thing, which I dropped on the floor, is I don't have any high-end mascaras, but one is coming, so I will do a review on that. I have a Hypnose Mascara Volume. Now this is volumizing. I don't really use volumizing mascara either, but it's the only high-end I've got. So I'm going to use that. This is actually very nice. It's just volumizing rather than lengthening, and my eyelashes need lengthening, so I have bought one of my other mascaras that's kind of running out so that I can brush it out a bit. The brush is too big for my eyelashes, I think. The formula's nice though. The mascara that I'm getting soon, I'm really excited about. It's by Guerlain and it was from Debenhams in the sale, so that is all very good. So this is, we won't talk about this one because this one isn't high end, but I'm just using it to separate and lengthen a bit because it's actually nearly run out. So it's literally just to separate them rather than clump them. I'm going to put a little bit on my lower lash and on there. Okay, so that's that. Actually, that's really made my eyes look quite a lot bigger. The other thing that I've brought in with me is the, oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, I picked up the wrong thing. Oh, well, I won't use it then. I was going to put some of the By Terry eyeliner on, but actually I think it might have ruined the look. It would have made it look a little bit too dark. And finally, what I've got, and this is the final thing for this makeup look, so it is quite simple. I've got a Bare Minerals Marvellous Moxie lip liner in Empowered. Oh, this is quite an odd, how do you twist this up? I've not used it yet. And I'm going to put that on the lips, just line the lips. Sorry for the silence, but that was really creamy. It looks very strange, so I'm actually going to fill it in a bit. This is so creamy. I am impressed and I love the colour. It's, for some reason I've got a lot of these rose, dusky rose coloured lip products. I seem to be having a bit of a love affair with them, and I think that's because it's just such a nice colour for me. And what I'm going to put on top, and I'll just show you the packaging now, it's this. It's a Benefit Hydro Smooth Lip Colour in Juicy Details, and just look at this packaging. I've never seen anything like it. It comes like this. Oh, it's so adorable. I absolutely love it. The colour is, again, that sort of rosy colour. It's sheerer than a lot of lipsticks, which is why I'm putting it over the lips now. I do really like it. I like that it's sheer. Glides on the lips, absolutely stunning. I really like it. There's only one problem with this, one only problem. It's when you use it, you can see it all gathers up there. I mean, what a silly packaging, really. It's a shame it doesn't go into the actual, yeah. Once it goes down, there's quite a lot in there though. Let's have a look. Oh no, there's about average size. So yeah, once it goes down, maybe it's okay, but it's really difficult. And it's also really difficult to put the lid on. You have to be really careful that you don't touch the sides. However, that aside, I really like the product. I've never used a Benefit lipstick before, ever. But I was tempted, by the packaging. I have to admit it. It's quite bad, but that's what I liked. So that is my final look. Oh, really, I have only just seen it for the first time since I put the glasses on. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, what you think. My favourite thing though, and I have to say, my favourite thing at the moment is this Tarte Poppy Picnic. I just want to quickly just mention it because although I've only used the blush, I just want to show you these eyeshadows. I just want to show you, like, just one swipe. Look at that. And then the same here. One swipe. I've never come across eyeshadows like that in my whole life, ever. And this is how high-end beats, well, sometimes beats the budget ones, because I don't think I've seen a brown matte like this. Look at that. I've just never seen anything like that in my life. It's just so incredible. I've never really been one to find makeup. I rather prefer to buy makeup that's cheaper, but I do get, oh, I can't get it off now, look, it won't even come off. I do understand how luxurious it's meant to feel, and I do feel that this will last quite a long time, this look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It is a very simple look. Let me know if you've tried anything, let me know what you think of it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one.